Here at ASEN 2012, and I have Mr. Christopher Sabat with me. Tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of recap on.
Sure
Yes.
thing. Hi, I'm Christopher Sabat. I'm the voice of Vegeta, Piccolo, Yamcha, Mr. Papa Kami, and everybody else in Dragon Ball Z. And then a few other characters here and there, blah, 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 Kurogane, Kuwabara, Giroro.
Yeah. Okay.
IMDb.com. And let's see.
Senzu beans.
Oh, senzu beans. It says I've lived on senzu beans for 15 years now. Oh, yeah. How the senzu beans been treating me?
Yeah.
Really good. I've noticed that excessive consumption of senzu beans has begun to enlarge my prostate, though. So that's I'm getting that sort of checked out. Other than that, it's been pretty good.
Okay.
And it's completely cleared my erectile dysfunction.
All right. I love you. Dragon Ball Z. You mentioned it. Classic.
I've never heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it like working on it with a fan base that huge?
Well, it's always been nice working on Dragon Ball Z, but it's weird how the fan base has changed. The Dragon Ball Z fan base has changed over the years. Originally, the fan base was like more fans of the Canadian version,
Right.
And so anyone on the American cast, they were just like, "Oh, hey, how's it going? Why'd you ruin the show?" You're like, we didn't mean to." It's that. But then after a while, people are like, "Hey, I think we like your voices more in the old one." I'm like, "Well, thank you very much." And now, after 12 years of doing this, I'm meeting so many people who are like, I've been watching Dragon Ball Z since I was 10 years old, and now they're like old enough to drive, and they have kids and stuff like that. And it's the craziest thing, and it's just a completely different generation of people.
But it's cool that it's like just spanning out.
Yes, and these people
getting different
still bring their
kinds of-
mothers and fathers and older brothers and stuff with them
And
because
they know
everybody
it.
likes
Yeah.
it.
Cool.
So
Now, we've talked before. This is a long time ago with your studio.
yes,
What inspired you to create the studio?
well, I created the studio because I like anime, but I like video games more. Am I allowed to say that? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you can say it.
I like video games more than anime because when I work on, it's like working at a seafood restaurant all day. I just don't want to come home and eat fish.
Right.
Like I love video games. I've always loved video games. My dad was a gamer, so I opened up Okratron 5000 so that we could do production on video games as well. But we still help Funimation with some dubbing and anime and things like that or whatever.
Now, you've also had your hand working on the game title or a company, Twisted Pixel.
Twisted Pixel.
What is it like working with?
Freaking amazing. Of all the people I've ever worked with, Twisted Pixel is hands down my favorite company I have ever worked with.
Sweet.
I think they're in a lucky position to where they're just like an indie rock band version of a game company.
Oh, okay.
Whereas a lot of the other companies we work for are really corporations. There's lots
There's
of
always
committees and
demand.
exactly, the larger game companies. But Twisted Pixel is just like, I mean, seriously, Josh Baer, who is one of the founders of Twisted Pixel, he'll just walk in and go, "All right, dude, I'm going to go take a power dump. You guys just start making the awesome, and I'll be right back."
Nice.
Like, and he goes, "All right, here's a script, but if you guys can, like, make it awesomer, just do that, okay?" He's just all about making the awesome. And when we're done, we'll go eat big meats.
Awesome.
Dude, it's really fun.
As you say, more laid back. Yeah.
Yeah, completely, like,
More like working with friends versus a company.
more like working with the most creative friends you have ever met.
Sweet.
Seriously, the Twisted Pixel they're awesome. Like, I've seen their new, you know how they have their own game engine called Beard. It's the Beard engine. Their new splash screen is awesome. It's a bunch of hardcore looking dudes all with beards, and they're driving up, and it's super super mean looking, and then they pull up into the parking space and they're all on mopeds and they're all wearing shorts. It's super cool.
Let me see. You've worked on Fullmetal Alchemist, both in the series and the second one.
Yes.
What is it like to come back to the role, reprise it, and?
Oh, it's awesome coming back to it because I actually get more lines.
Yes.
Yeah, Armstrong gets to say more in the new series. I was like, bonus.
He's got the same kind of hair going.
He
on,
does.
too.
We have, and I found out he has a sister, which is even more awesome. We get to I get to meet more of Olivier, and he has a lot more lines. It's
Cool.
wicked awesome.
Yay. Now let me see here. Gaming. Deus Ex.
Deus Ex.
What was like working on more of the mature game?
What's funny is Deus Ex, they cast me because they were having a little trouble finding the male voice for their game, and when they finally decided on my voice, they didn't have much time. So the recording sessions for Deus Ex were like wicked fast. I had to record all of the dialogue in that game, and there was a lot of it in 2 days.
Oh, wow.
So the sessions were like, I'd like the hand grenade, but I don't have enough money. I'd like the pistol, but I don't have enough money. I'd like the flamethrower, but I don't have enough money. I'd like the shotgun, but I don't have enough money. I'll take the shotgun. I'll take the flamethrower. I'll take the pistol. I just saw a man burning in the hallway. You know, it was really super fast, like running down the script as quickly as possible.
Now, are there any upcoming projects that you can tell us about right now?
Twisted Pixel does have a new game that's awesome they're about to announce, and I'm really super stoked for that. We just finished the voice work on Borderlands 2, which is really, and I'm very, very excited for the world to kind of hear and see that game, because it's got a really, really hysterical, robust script and lots of characters. And recently I flew to Japan to work with a company on a e-manga called Magical Dreamers.
Okay.
And the director for it was Ryo Horikawa, the Japanese voice of Vegeta.
Okay.
So he was my voice director on it in Japan, in front of a group of like Japanese people, and it was super crazy intense. Yeah, right? Awesome. Yeah. I thought their plans were to release it soon, but I haven't heard from them yet, so I don't know when the release date is. But it's pretty cool. The e-manga would be like on an iPad or an iPhone, and you could watch it and then switch dynamically between Japanese and English.
Oh, cool.
So it's pretty cool.
Now, is there any way that fans can keep up with you on the internet, and any final messages that you have for your fans?
Yes, they can keep up with me on the internet at www.facebook.com/bestvoiceever.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's awesome. Or they can just, send me a page to, I'm just kidding. And let's see.
Any message for your fans?
Oh, any message from fans? Hey, what's up? Italia fans, you guys are creepy. Really, really creepy. And stop touching me there. And don't bring me food that you made yourself, because I'm kind of weird about leftovers and stuff like that. But Pocky I like. Let's see. Say hi to your parents. Word to all of your mothers, respectively. And don't get pregnant too soon. Okay?
Yep. Now, thank you so much for coming and talking to us. I know you've got panels and stuff to do, but good seeing you. Thank you.
Yes, it was good seeing you.
We'll see you again.
Okay, bye-bye. See you later. Okay, cool.